What is going on, guys? Brad here for Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Creighton versus Gonzaga college basketball game going down on Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. Before I get into the free play, if you guys want to take the guesswork out of it, if you want to save your time and are just looking for my best bets, we can always find those over at Pickdawgz Premium, or just click the link in the description in this video. It'll say Brad's best picks, and you can find my plays there as well. Now, these are the picks that I'm putting the most time into. These are the picks that I ultimately have the most money on. So I'm ready to have a big Tuesday. Would love for you guys to come hop on with me. We also do have the inner circle. Now, this isn't for everyone. This is for people who make larger bets. You need to bet at least 1,000 plus to be accepted into this program, but it's more of a one-on-one concierge service. We've had a lot of people, a lot of high rollers, I should say, join into this program, and I've had a lot of success. So if this sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen, and we'll get back to you. But let's get into this one, guys. I am pumped for this game. We got the Creighton Bluejays headed into Spokane, however you say it, Washington to play Gonzaga. Interesting matchup here. Creighton started the season off 1-0. We've only seen them play one game, and that was against South Dakota. Actually faded Creighton in that first game against South Dakota. This Creighton team is just a new look squad. They lose Ryan Kalkbrenner to the NBA, and, Kalkbrenner was the heart and soul, the heart of this team over the last few seasons. And I just think there's going to be an adjustment period losing him as well as some other guys. Don't get me wrong. They got some transfers that came in that are highly touted, and it's Creighton. They have a winning culture. They're always going to be strong, especially in the Big East. But Creighton, I'm not really rushing to the window to back this Creighton team. Whereas Gonzaga, we saw them smoke Texas Southern in their first game, won that one by 53, and then they were 10.5-point favorites against Oklahoma in their last one. Oklahoma's middle of the road SEC team, nothing crazy, but it's still Oklahoma. Like, they put together good programs, and they won that one 83 to 68. Pretty much dominated that game, and Gonzaga's really doing it. I mean, they're doing it on the offensive side of the ball, but when you look at their numbers, 29.5% from three, 57.2% from 2-point range. Like, their numbers aren't crazy, but they've been really strong on the defensive side of the ball. Teams are shooting at 19.1% from 3-point range against them. I like Creighton in this game, guys. I like Gonzaga in this game. Don't get me wrong. The things I like about Creighton in this one, they do have size. This is a bigger team. They're a tall team that could give a guy like Graham EK problems, but didn't love how Creighton looked in that first game against South Dakota. I like how Gonzaga has 2 games under their belt. They still have their guy Graham EK, and this game's being played in Spokane. This place is going to be rocking. Think about it, guys. Gonzaga, they don't have a football team. This team, that town of Spokane, all they care about is this basketball program. Now they got Creighton coming in town. This place is going to be rocking. And I think this game's going to look similar to the Gonzaga-Oklahoma game. Maybe not as bad of a beat for Creighton, because I do think Creighton's more of a talented team than Oklahoma. But I think through 2 halves, once that crowd gets going, it's just going to be too much for Creighton to deal with. So I'm going to be on Gonzaga in this game. I'm going to lay the points. Not really a game I want to overthink here. So I'm on the Zags. Appreciate you guys watching this. Drop a like. Drop in the comments who you're taking in this game. Check out my premiums. I give out so many free picks. People ask me, well, what's your favorite? What's your favorite games? What games do you bet the most on? And that's what the premiums are for. So click the link in the description of this video. Like I said, it says Brad's Best Picks, and you can find all my plays there. Most importantly, subscribe to Pickdawgz on YouTube, because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.